we're just getting packed up here. I literally have more stuff than I know what to do with. No doubt we're gonna have a full truck. But shouts to Matthews for the 2 bow setups that are gonna be about 75 pounds a piece between the cases and all the arrows and pocket stuff. But people ask us why we're not flying. This is why. I don't feel like paying $5,000 in bag fees. Even the Slumberjack bag right now weighs about, I don't know, probably 50 pounds worth of camera gear in it. So gotta start getting the stuff packed up and organized out in the truck, and then we'll be out tomorrow morning about 7 o'clock. Alright, so we're heading out to Kentucky, first hunt of the year. A little backstory about this hunt. My dad and I were supposed to go to Iowa this year, and because of COVID-19, they reduced the amount of non-res tags, so that got canned and pushed to next year. So I actually met a guy when I was living in Carolina that is best friends with the guy that runs Whitetail Heaven Outfitters in Nicholasville, Kentucky. And so I reached out to him kind of on a limb, and probably within 5 minutes I had Tevis call me and start to set up a hunt. So opening weekend in Kentucky, September 4th today, we're heading out. Trying to shoot my first buck in velvet, got my dad behind the camera, and stay with us.
How y'all doing? Tevis McCauley here, Whitetail Heaven Outfitters, and we are getting ready to kick off the 2020 Velvet Kentucky Buck Opener, and we are pumped up and super excited, as you can tell. Everybody, they touch the food before it's all out there.
Not really sure exactly where the stand is, but we'll find it. It's marked on our HuntWise app, so we're gonna try to ease our way in, get our cameraman stand up, and get in. It's about 12 o'clock now, so we got plenty of time. Like I said, these bucks have kind of been pretty consistent, so not really sure what time they might come in, but we'll be there when they do. So here's the deal. We just crossed out of the cow pasture. There was barbed wire fence that was electric, and my balls just about got lit up, but it didn't happen. So I'm still calm. I'm still gonna eat my protein bar in the stand. And we're fixing to shoot one in velvet tonight, September 5th, Kentucky. I could not be freaking more stoked.
Alright guys, it is September 7th. It is our third evening here with Whitetail Heaven Outfitters. We're going into the same stand that we were in last night. Really slow first two nights, I guess. But the trail cameras are staying pretty consistent. So we figure if we stick it out, eventually it'll happen. Since it's almost 90, we decided we're just gonna go in t-shirts. I don't know, figure sweat less, change when we get in. They have barbed wire and fence all around this entire farm. So every stand that we go in, we either have to avoid electric barbed wire or climb gates. So, yeah, let's go. September 7th, our third night here at Whitetail Heaven Outfitters. It's our second night sitting this field, and it is probably, I don't know, 40 acre. We got 40 acre bean field. We just pulled the camera earlier today, and there's actually two different bucks on this part of the farm that we're looking to shoot tonight. There's a main frame, I think it's a 9, but then he's got like little splits on each brow. And then there's a really big framed, what would be an 8, but he's missing a brow. And those two bucks have been pretty consistent. And then there's this really thick bottom below us, and you gotta think that they're gonna filter out into this bean field, but we wore t-shirts into the stand. It's freaking hot, still sweating, so we're gonna go ahead and get changed here and sit for the night. So all that's gotta happen is the deer gotta work with us and stay in their routine and come out to this field. Got a couple of shooting lanes out in the field, and like I said, third night here, Whitetail Heaven Outfitters. Let's get it done. Night 3 here at Whitetail Heaven Outfitters. Got back in here this evening, not a ton of movement. Does came out about 30 minutes ago. These bucks snuck into the beams, wrapped all the way downwind of us. Finally, this bigger one worked in. My hair is right there at 30 yards. I'm not exactly sure where I hit him, but I think I smoked him. Alright guys, we just got over the arrow right here. Weren't really sure about how it looked, but as you can see, Ty, this one's for you. Nocturnal went off perfectly. Look at that. Maxima XRZ, absolutely covered in blood. Alright guys, we just recovered our buck. beautiful Kentucky 9-point, still in velvet, one of my absolute dreams, still buck in velvet. And night 3 here, Whitetail Heaven, got to do that. He came in with two young bucks, came to 30 yards, and I was a little bit further back than I thought I was, but could not be happier with how this trip turned out. We have a long way to get him back to the truck, so if you don't hear from us, we're dead in the ditch in Kentucky. Die happy.